What's up, guys? Just watched the Boston Celtics and Atlanta game. Atlanta beat the Boston Celtics and got their revenge for the game that happened a few days ago. In this game, I felt like Atlanta had controlled the game a lot earlier, throughout, and they maintained that control. It always felt like we were playing catch up a little bit. Maybe because we had a few guys out, not really an excuse. Like, obviously, we had Kader out, Tatum didn't play, but we did have Derek White and Jalen Brown, so no excuses there. I did say in my previous video, I felt like uh, Atlanta will play harder just because they are fighting for playoff position and they want to get revenge for the previous game, right? So it makes sense that they were just a lot quicker to the ball. They hustle harder. They got more offensive rebounds than us. And just the way that they were playing defense. Like, we had a pretty bad shooting night. And, sometimes bad shooting nights happen because luck. Like, sometimes you just miss. But most of the times it's because of the defense, right? Like, they were really up on our shooters, kind of bothering them before they get into their releases, and just contesting everything and making everything tough on our shooters. And that takes like a toll and a roll-on effect as the game progresses. Just because, if you're not comfortable in the early stages of the game, it does affect you as you get through the later stages of the game, especially with Jalen Brown. Like, when he was in the lane, like, running through his post ups and whatnot, they were really like digging down in nail and just like swiping in the ball and just bothering him before he got into his jump shot base. And that kind of like threw him off his game a little bit. Obviously, a lot later towards the end of the game, he hit a couple threes to kind of pull us a little bit closer. But by that time, the game was already out of touch, and I didn't think we were going to come back anyway. But yeah, I felt like Atlanta played a very, very good game. They got their revenge. I don't watch the Atlanta Hawks that often, but I feel like Ricochet is a really good player. Like, he played some good minutes. And from what I've been reading online, like, it doesn't feel like he gets a lot of minutes. Maybe Hawks fans can leave a comment and explain why he's not playing at all. But, Kuminga was great. You see the flashes. You see the upside for Kuminga. Still very, very young. Jalen Johnson, man, he's gonna be a superstar one day. Like, you can see it. He's gonna be a very, very good player. I'm very excited for Hawks fans. Um, Derek White has been in a slump, low key, for the last few weeks. Uh, kind of happens every year. Like, Derek goes into a bit of a slump sometime during the year. Hopefully, he gets out of the slump sooner than later, just because the playoffs are coming, and we do need him for the playoffs. But yeah, like, whoever gets Atlanta in the first round, probably us. It's gonna be a tough first round series. Uh, Atlanta is 6, and Philly did lose today, so we'll probably get Philly if anything. But overall, a great game from other players. I think we got some good contribution from Amari Williams, Charles Bassey. Shout out to Luka Garza. Thought he played an amazing game. Luka Garza, like, if Vooch isn't able to go for the playoffs, we can use Luka, just because Garza provides a different element that Vooch doesn't. But at the same time, like, Vooch has this other element that Garza can't provide. Like, Vooch is really good. Like, they can both hit the three, but Garza provides a bit more prowess in the offensive rebounding side, and Vooch is a better mismatch hunter. Like, if like you can put Vooch in the post and he can go get you a bucket. Garza's not really a post player, so like, they have their pros and their cons. And I think what's gonna happen is Joe will probably use Garza or Vooch depending on like the matchups that we have. So I think that will work, and I think with the way Jordan has been using his minutes in the last few games, I think it puts it's a good thing. I think it puts a predicament in Joe's books to whether to use Baylor or Jordan, and I feel like this is the same situation with Vooch and Gaza. Depending on the matchup, you can utilize Baylor or you can utilize Jordan Walsh. Walsh gives you defense, hustle, and athleticism. He gives you a lengthy wing that can guard the other player's ball handler. Like you can see the amount of times that Jordan Walsh would give issues to like Jalen Johnson, or other players in the team that he's guarding primarily. But Baylor is a better offensive player. He has a better IQ. He is in the right spots at the right time. Baylor's not bad defensively, like he's not as athletic as Jordan, but he does know where to be at the right time. So his defense is not that bad. Also, Baylor's like 6'7", so it's not like he's lacking in size. But yeah, I feel like Joe, depending on the matchup, will utilize either Jordan or Baylor. So I think that's a good thing for us to have. Tough game from Jaylen Brown. He was kind of struggling early on because they were like digging down on him, and I'm worried it might be more. I'm worried there might be more to his Achilles, just because he didn't look as explosive. But then that dunk towards the end kind of like it made me think maybe it's not a big deal and they're just resting him. But we'll see what happens there. Yeah, like Sam Hauser, Payne Pritchard didn't really play much. I don't think they were giving us enough offense to have them out there. But as I said in my previous video, I didn't expect us to lose, but I did expect it to be a hard game, and that's exactly what we got. Not too worried about the loss. So yeah, our next game will be a good one. That's pretty much all I have for today. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.